Imagine walking through the grand halls of Graceland, where every corner whispers the story of a legend. The king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. But what if those whispers turned into something far more chilling? Visitors have reported hearing strange sounds, unexplainable voices, and even glimpses of a figure that looks eerily like Elvis. Tonight, we uncover the hidden side of Graceland, where music meets mystery, and the past refuses to stay silent. Graceland stands as a timeless tribute to Elvis Presley, a place that still draws millions of fans every year. The estate, with its lavish decor and iconic jungle room, is filled with memorabilia that echoes the king's vibrant life. But among the gold records and flashy jumpsuits lies a darker, untold side of Graceland's story. It began just months after Elvis's passing in August 1977. Fans gathered outside the mansion, mourning the loss of their idol. In the midst of their sorrow, a few claimed to see a figure standing at the window of Elvis's private suite. It wasn't just a shadow, it was a distinct silhouette, unmistakably resembling the king. Many dismissed it as grief-fueled imagination, but over the years, the reports only grew more bizarre. Graceland's caretakers and staff have shared unnerving stories. Doors slam shut without explanation, faint music wafts through empty rooms, and there are chilling instances where a deep, familiar voice softly calls a name. One housekeeper, while cleaning the living room, claimed to hear piano notes coming from the music room, yet the room was empty, and the piano lid was firmly closed. These occurrences weren't limited to the mansion itself. Visitors have reported strange happenings in the meditation garden, where Elvis and his family are buried. On quiet nights, some claim to hear the sound of footsteps approaching, only to turn and find no one there. Others have experienced an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Local paranormal investigators decided to dig deeper. Equipped with state-of-the-art gear, they spent a night in Graceland, determined to uncover the truth. What they captured sent shivers down their spines. Faint recordings of Elvis's voice saying, "I'm still here," and the sound of someone strumming a guitar. The recordings made headlines, dividing fans and skeptics alike. But what lies behind these eerie events? Could it be Elvis's spirit lingering in the place he called home? Or is something darker at play within the walls of Graceland? Stay tuned for the next part, where we delve into the chilling events reported by visitors and staff, and the strange connection between Graceland and a shadowy figure that's been haunting Memphis for decades. As the rumors of Graceland's hauntings grew, more visitors began sharing their eerie experiences. It wasn't just fans or locals. Tourists from all corners of the globe reported bizarre events. One woman, a lifelong fan, shared a particularly unsettling encounter. While touring Elvis's bedroom, she felt a sudden chill and noticed her reflection in the room's large mirror. But there was something or someone standing behind her. When she turned around, the space was empty. Yet, the faint scent of Elvis's favorite cologne, Brut, lingered in the air. In the 1990s, Graceland's security team started experiencing strange incidents during their night shifts. One guard, a retired police officer, recounted hearing footsteps echoing through the hallways late at night. Thinking it was an intruder, he checked the entire mansion, but no one was there. What unsettled him the most was the soft hum of a melody coming from the jungle room, as if someone was rehearsing a tune long forgotten. The jungle room, known for its exotic decor and acoustics, was Elvis's favorite spot for recording music, adding an eerie layer to the story. Even more unnerving are the tales from the meditation garden. Visitors have often claimed to see a figure dressed in white, standing silently near Elvis's grave. Some describe the figure as glowing faintly under the moonlight, while others have felt an unexplainable sense of sadness when they approach the spot. Paranormal enthusiasts have been drawn to Graceland for decades, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. One team set up cameras and audio recorders throughout the estate during a private overnight investigation. The results were startling. Unexplained light anomalies darting across rooms, faint whispers saying, "I'm here," and even a thermal image resembling a man sitting at the grand piano in the music room. Speculation about the hauntings has taken many forms. Some believe that Elvis's spirit remains at Graceland, watching over his beloved home and fans. Others suggest that the mansion, being a hub of immense energy and emotion, has become a spiritual hotspot, attracting entities from beyond. Yet, some suspect a more ominous force is tied to the mansion, one that predates Elvis's time there. As the stories mount, one thing is clear: Graceland is far from an ordinary estate. What other secrets does this legendary home hold? And why do so many feel an unshakable presence when they step inside? Graceland, a place of fame, music, and deep-rooted history, has captivated millions. But behind its iconic gates, whispers of a darker tale are beginning to emerge. Ghostly apparitions, inexplicable occurrences, and chilling stories passed down by staff have left visitors questioning whether the King of Rock and Roll ever truly left his castle. Let's step deeper into the shadowy mysteries that shroud this legendary mansion. The haunting atmosphere at Graceland took an even darker turn with a discovery made in the basement. Known for its cozy yet eclectic decor, the basement was Elvis's retreat, a place where he watched TV, played music, and entertained close friends. But a maintenance worker reported a harrowing experience one fateful night. While repairing a light fixture, he heard faint laughter, as if a group of people were seated behind him. Turning quickly, he found the room empty. Yet, the laughter persisted, now seemingly coming from the walls themselves. The worker's story sparked rumors about the basement being a focal point for paranormal activity. Visitors on special tours have recounted hearing Elvis's distinctive laugh, followed by an overwhelming sense of unease. Some have even seen shadowy figures moving in the dimly lit corners, only to vanish upon closer inspection. The strangeness extends beyond the mansion itself. The Graceland grounds have their own chilling tales. One gardener, who worked at the estate for over a decade, described a recurring phenomenon near the meditation garden. While pruning the hedges one afternoon, he felt a firm hand grip his shoulder. Thinking it was a colleague, he turned around, but no one was there. The sensation of being watched grew unbearable, forcing him to leave his tools and retreat inside. Even more unsettling is the recurring apparition of a woman in a black veil seen wandering the gardens at twilight. She's been described as gliding silently across the lawn, pausing to gaze at Elvis's grave. The identity of the spectral figure remains a mystery, but some believe she is tied to the land's pre-Graceland history, a time when the property was rumored to have hosted secret gatherings of a clandestine society. The connection between these hauntings and the land itself is not lost on historians. Before Graceland became a symbol of music history, it was farmland with a murky past. Local legends speak of strange rituals conducted in the wooded area where the mansion now stands. Could these rituals have left a spiritual residue, creating a vortex of supernatural energy? Adding to the enigma are reports from nearby neighbors. A woman who lives just across the street claims to have seen lights flickering in the mansion's windows late at night, long after tours have ended. On one occasion, she heard faint piano music drifting from Graceland, a melody she recognized as one of Elvis's lesser-known ballads. Graceland's staff and visitors may have grown accustomed to its eerie occurrences, but the mansion continues to guard its secrets. Why does this iconic estate seem to be at the crossroads of history and the supernatural? Graceland, once a sanctuary for music's greatest legend, is now the stage for a chilling spectacle that defies logic. As the sun sets behind its elegant facade, the mansion transforms, revealing layers of mystery hidden from the light of day. What lies in the shadows of Elvis Presley's storied estate? Let's dive deeper into the accounts of those brave enough to spend the night within its walls. Graceland rarely permits overnight stays, but a handful of people, close friends of the Presley family, former staff, and even a few bold paranormal investigators, have experienced the mansion after dark. Their testimonies paint a picture of a house alive with energy, as if the king himself never truly left. One investigator, equipped with state-of-the-art recording devices, described an unforgettable encounter in the jungle room. This iconic space, famous for its eccentric green carpet and Polynesian decor, was one of Elvis's favorite spots. As the investigator set up her equipment, the room grew unnaturally cold. Suddenly, her recorder picked up a faint but unmistakable voice. "Welcome to my world," it whispered, echoing one of Elvis's beloved songs. The chilling phrase was followed by the sound of a guitar strumming, a sound that no one in the team had made. Another overnight guest, a family friend, recounted a strange occurrence in the upstairs quarters. These rooms are off-limits to the public, preserving the personal spaces where Elvis lived his final days. The guest reported hearing footsteps pacing back and forth in the hallway, accompanied by the faint scent of Elvis's favorite cologne. When she opened the door to investigate, the hallway was empty, but the feeling of being watched was so intense that she refused to sleep there again. Staff members also share eerie tales about the mansion at night. A housekeeper, tasked with tidying the trophy room, claimed to hear a piano softly playing. Assuming a colleague was practicing, she entered the room, only to find it empty. The piano was closed, its keys untouched. Yet, the music lingered, filling the room with a bittersweet melody that brought tears to her eyes. One of the most terrifying experiences came from a security guard patrolling the property in the early hours. Walking past the meditation garden, he spotted a figure in a white jumpsuit standing near Elvis's grave. Thinking it was a trespasser, he called out, but the figure didn't move. When the guard approached, the figure vanished before his eyes, leaving behind only a faint echo of Elvis's voice humming, "Can't help falling in love." Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of these hauntings is how personal they feel. Guests and staff alike describe the phenomena as deeply connected to Elvis's spirit, protective, melancholic, and at times, playful. Yet, there is a darker undercurrent, an unshakable sense that the mansion is more than just haunted. It's alive, feeding on the emotions and memories of those who step inside. As the stories grow, so does Graceland's reputation as a paranormal hotspot. Is this merely the lingering energy of an artist whose presence was larger than life, or has something more sinister taken root in the mansion's walls? Graceland stands as a testament to Elvis Presley's unparalleled legacy, but beneath the glittering veneer of his fame lies a labyrinth of mystery and chilling encounters. What if the king's eternal connection to this mansion isn't just about memory but something far more profound? Prepare for the final revelations as we uncover the most spine-tingling events that solidify Graceland as a beacon for the inexplicable. The stories surrounding Graceland take a sinister turn when we delve into the darker theories surrounding its hauntings. Some believe that the mansion's location, built atop what was once an ancient burial ground, may have imbued the estate with an unshakable energy. Others suggest that Elvis himself, deeply spiritual and fascinated by mysticism, may have unintentionally anchored his essence to the home he cherished. One chilling account involves a private seance conducted by a psychic medium in the 1990s. A group of Elvis's ardent fans gathered in Graceland's music room, hoping to communicate with the king. As the session began, the medium fell into a trance, her voice deepening unnaturally. She described a tall figure with piercing eyes, dressed in a white jumpsuit. The spirit spoke through her, saying, "This is my haven. I will not leave." Suddenly, the room's chandelier began to sway violently, and several attendees felt an intense pressure on their chests, as if unseen hands were pushing them back. But it's not just the mansion's guests who have eerie tales to share. Security footage from the estate has captured unexplainable events over the years. In one instance, a shadowy figure was seen moving through the meditation garden, only to disappear when guards arrived. In another, motion sensors in the trophy room triggered alarms, but a review of the footage revealed nothing, except for a brief flicker of light shaped like a human outline near the display of Elvis's iconic jumpsuit. One of the most terrifying experiences involved a musician who visited Graceland to pay homage to Elvis. While exploring the jungle room, he decided to play a few chords on the guitar displayed there. As he strummed, he heard an unmistakable voice behind him whisper, "That's not how you play it." Turning around, he saw no one, but the guitar emitted a low hum before going silent. The final and most unsettling tale comes from a renowned paranormal investigator who spent an entire night in Graceland's upstairs quarters, areas long off-limits to visitors. Armed with equipment, she hoped to document concrete evidence of the supernatural. At precisely 3:33 a.m., she was jolted awake by a thunderous bang. Her cameras captured a door slamming shut on its own, followed by the faint sound of Elvis's voice singing Unchained Melody. What made the moment even more disturbing was the sudden appearance of handprints on the frosted glass of the room's window, on the inside. These chilling accounts beg the question, is Graceland a place of solace for Elvis's restless spirit, or has the mansion become a nexus of supernatural energy that draws in forces far beyond the king's influence? As dawn breaks over the estate, the haunting presence subsides, but the stories linger, etched into the very walls of Graceland. Whether a devoted fan, a curious skeptic, or a brave soul drawn to the unknown, all who visit agree on one thing. Graceland is more than a home. It's an experience that transcends time and reality, and there you have it, the haunting mysteries of Graceland revealed in all their eerie glory. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you found this story captivating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Graceland is truly haunted? Until next time, keep your eyes open and your spirit strong, because you never know what's waiting just around the corner.